Hello everyone and welcome back inside of Fallout 4. Nick here with Degenerate Gaming. We're going to be continuing our walkthrough here. Before we get started though, I want to make sure I got everything hotkeyed that I need, and I do not. Let's see here, what was I going to tell you guys? Oh yeah, what's on the agenda for today? We are going to go on a weapons run, and we're going to be acquiring some pretty cool shit. Some stuff we're going to need here in the immediate future, something that's going to be our go-to, and something that we're going to put on stash for a little while as we kind of progress through this playthrough, and I'll explain why when we get there. Also, we're going to go get a suit of power armor on this run, and we probably won't use power armor a whole lot. Again, it'll be mainly used for things that we really shouldn't be killing at this point. However, we'll use it here and there, maybe even for hauling, things like that. To get that well-rested bonus, we'll fast travel to Red Rocket east around the shore of the little lake there. And there's a lot of enemies over here that you can encounter. And they can really spawn in a number of different locations. I've seen in test runs and I've seen them in all sorts of different locations. Now, the first one is this rad stag, and there's typically, there he is. There's a mongrel dog down there. We really, killing either of these is not worth all the experience and all that, so I'm just gonna, at this point, I would really just rather save the ammo. We know that it's gonna take a lot of bullets to kill either of them with this little 10 mil pistol. So we're gonna keep moving. Look for this trash can down here at the point. There'll be a dock, and there'll always be a chem cooler with something in it. I luck out with some whiskey. We're gonna move over towards this tree. There's always bloodleaf here. You'll have to wait to respawn, obviously, if you come back to this location, and then you'll run across this circuit breaker. And then once you flip that switch, what you're going to want to do is run up the hill here. You're going to definitely want to be in sneak mode, as there is some hostiles up here. Could be raiders, could be mole rats, could be both going after each other. So you're going to want to stay sneaked. There is a cap stash, 3 of them actually inside this lid. You peek around the corner here, and there is a 44 snub-nose pistol, and you get a few 44 ammo rounds, bobby pin box. I don't know if that's there all the time. The 44 and the caps are always there, and then there's always a cap stash up there. And you typically want to jump up from the back side here, as the raiders over here to the left, they can see you, and the mole rats can detect you if you're dicking around too much and out in the open. Let's see where these guys are at. One up there. Try to make it up the hill a little ways.
Think you can hide?
Alright, I think we got the dog and one of the raiders. that went rather smoothly. We're not using any psycho. And this poor bastard has got a double barrel shotgun, and we're going to put that to good use. Definitely, this is our first shotgun of the game. There's two. Always remember to check that chem cooler. And there's usually, not this time, there might be, there it is. There's always some mole rat chunks sitting right around the fire here. So you gotta be careful. I see 3 beds and 2 raiders. Grab the hub flower. We'll sleep an hour just to pick up some free health here. Oh, great. Where is that other raider? It really bothers me when I do this shit and I can't find what I know is there. Anyways, we're gonna want to move to the northeast here. You can see all these rocks. You're gonna kind of want to stay to the right of those. There's gonna be a road up here. That's what we're looking for. You can see that satellite station. That's kind of gonna be your landmark guy. That's kind of where you want to head towards. That'll lead you straight over to the road. And keep an eye out for some hub flower. I know there's some over here. Yep, here we go. That one. Don't worry about thicket. We're going to be coming back there here in a little while. Ooh, some silt bean. Use that for some soup. We're not prepared for thicket yet, so we'll come back to that. Home flower there. And it's usually a good idea to travel along the road, as there's quite a bit of hub flower just hanging out along the road, so keep your eyes peeled. Again, here's some more right off the road. Now that right up there is USAF Satellite Station Olivia. We're not going to go even bother over there trying to discover it yet. As the enemies over there will probably eat us alive. Another rad stag, we'll leave it alone. Brown flight helmet and a plane. And then right there is our first suit of power armor, which we're going to grab. Hopefully you picked up the fusion core at a truck stop, and that will allow you to jump in this thing. Let's get back up to the road here. And up here, and grab a couple more hub flowers. Now we're gonna Hook left into the Robotics Disposal Ground. Alright. Here, we have a mini nuke. In order to get it, you're going to have to walk over there and kick it. Or something, jump on top of it. Don't worry, it's not going to blow you up and kill you. You do have to move it, though, in order to pick it up. And the next thing of interest is going to be back here on one of these cars. Right there. The Fat Man. And basically that is a rocket launcher that shoots mini nukes. This is an Assaultron robot, or it's not an Assaultron, it's a Sentry bot. I have seen some videos on YouTube that says you can do something with this. I don't know exactly what. However, I'm not gonna mess with it. You come in here, hit the toolbox. There's also a Hot Rodder magazine in here. What that does is permanently unlock a new custom paint job for your power armor. So we're gonna grab that. Just military grade circuits, a weapons bench with nothing in it. I always want to check that though, in case, on the off chance that there might be something there. Don't forget the first aid. And the stim pack. And eject the holotape. You guys can read those notes if you want. So that holotape, I think that has a function. Doesn't really have to do with that sentry bot. Anyways, now that we have our power armor, we have our Fat Man, we have our shotgun, and our 44, we have fast travel back over to Sanctuary. Okay, and we're gonna hang our suit of power armor. If you hold down X or A or whatever button that is on PC, you just jump out of it right there. When you come back around, it'll turn. Always want to take your fusion cores out of there. And we leveled up, so going to the perk chart here. And we're going to grab gun nut, and that'll allow us to start modding weapons, and we can up our damage, which obviously will be very useful here. We're going to store some stuff, we're going to mod some stuff. Okay, the Fat Man we don't need just yet. We got a pipe pistol. Store the snub nose, we're not going to need that for a while. The snub nose is a very high damaging weapon. The only problem is that there's not a whole lot of ammo for it. Take the short pipe rifle. I don't need the pipe pistol. Excuse me. I think that is good. These are the three that we're going to want to mod, depending on how much materials we actually have. And what you're going to want to do when modding weapons is once you get gun nut, you're going to want to put the powerful receiver in. As you can see, it jumps from 13 to 19 here. That seems awful low. We can put it on our shotgun here. That's something we're definitely going to want to do. And really, we can live with that kind of being the way it is for now. Tell you what, let's grab a pipe pistol and play with it. Because that damage seems awful low from the way I remember it. Okay, so it's the same thing. We're going to mod this short pipe rifle. It's got the stock on it. We'll put the powerful receiver on it. And then the next thing we're going to want to do with our short powerful pipe rifle, we're going to want to put a scope on it. Let's see, sound sights. And what you're going to want to do is use the medium scope. These reflex sights for these pipe pistols are terrible. They're real big, real clunky. The short scope and the long scope really are just, I don't know, they counteract one another. And what I mean by that is the short scope is, you know, handy indoors. However, for outdoors it sucks. Vice versa with the long scope. The medium one is just kind of that, you know, in between. And that's what we're going to go with. So we'll have that. And I believe that's all we can do, as we can't put a suppressor on it yet. I don't think. Huh. Yep. I think that's all we're going to do for right now. We will upgrade our 10 mil pistol though, if we have enough materials. And we're short some adhesive, so we'll hold up on that. We'll put that on our to-do list. Now we have our shotgun, that's going in the 2-hole, and our scoped pipe rifle is going for number 3. We have some armor, long johns, leather left leg, raider left arm. We'll go with the long johns over the road leathers. Okay, so we're still short some pieces. However, we'll start putting those together a little more here in the episode. Let's unload some stuff. We get rid of this pipe pistol. We're going to keep all these on board. We get rid of the flight helmet, casual outfit, the drifter outfit, and the road leathers. Bloodleaf we don't need. Buff out we're not going to use. The squirrel bits can stay. Hub flower goes in. Mole rat chunks. Mongol dog meat needs to get cooked. Purified water we don't need. Definitely don't need that many rataways. Silk bean we can use for stew. Squirrel bits go in. Whiskey, definitely want to hang on to that. And we're at 45. Good weight to go with. Oh, we gotta store all junk down to 31, even better. Okay, and we're gonna call it short here, and the next episode we're gonna go visit a couple of new locations here, and we'll talk more about that in the next video. Thank you for watching. Remember to hit that like button, and we will see you right back here for more Fallout 4. Thanks. Later.